It's Okay to Be Different was written by fifth grade 11-year-old Harmony Lodholt, sharing an empowering message of embracing our differences and encouraging others to do the same.
Harmony joins us now with more on what inspired her to become an author at such a young age. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so what inspired the book? I know you did it for school, but the topic is something that is very interesting.
Okay, so the topic is basically about that I have a 4-year-old brother who's an amputee, and he was born with rare birth defects, missing his tibular bone in his lower leg, and also missing his 5th digit on his right hand. So how he doesn't let nothing or no one holds him back for what he chooses to do. I wanted to let others to know to do the same.
Had he faced a situation where he may have been bullied or had been, no. So he's okay, out the gate, he already knew, don't come for me because I'm going to come for you.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So this started off as a school project, right?
So it was a man named Stan Tucker. He's over Share Your Story, and he came to our school and explained it to us about what he does, and he gave us the packet. It was a 3rd through 5th grade competition. And I was in 5th grade, and I started going into it. I went home, told my mom about it, and then some of my friends helped me. And then when I was all done, it was really hard to pick a topic because I had to find something actually write about. But then I was like, well, I should write about my little brother since he doesn't let anyone hold him back. So I was just like, I should let others know that they should do the same.
So did winning the competition get the book published? Oh, that's pretty crazy.
He's an author himself, and he wants to make a library full of children's books that they wrote.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is awesome. So now you're traveling the country sharing your message.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us as best as you can what the book is about. Is it about his journey, or is it kind of walk us through it?
So I got the idea of the little boy being an amputee, but it's not about him. It's about a little boy being an amputee, and it's a bully, and he outdoes the bully and beat the bully in competitions.
Oh, wow. That is so awesome.
So you get to come to Chicago. You've been on a couple of news programs. How cool has this been?
It's been very, very, very grateful. I've been very, very grateful for getting to go around the world because I never thought that I'd be in Chicago.
Yeah,
right?
Well, that's cool because you are from South Carolina.
Yeah.
So we welcome you here to our lovely city. Let's talk a little bit about books. You know, when you think about embarking on writing a book, you must love reading and writing. No.
I like math more than reading and writing, but I do like writing more than reading. Reading, I'm not really good at reading. Well, I'm good in it, but I just don't like it. When I get into writing, I have to it has to be something that I like. If it's not something that I like, then I'm gonna do it, but I don't really won't be into it, basically.
Okay.
So outside of writing for school stuff, do you keep a journal and stuff that you have other story ideas? Are there gonna be more books down the road?
To be honest, I don't know. We just gotta wait and see what comes, but if I do write another book, I just gotta find out a topic to write about, something else
that you care about.
Maybe your adventures around the U.S.
There you go. All the wonderful cities that you visit.
I was thinking I should write about how I actually became an author, a book about how my book became a book.
Yeah.
And that's something. Wouldn't that be nice? So you go into 6th grade. You actually start school on Thursday, right?
Wow.
What are you looking forward to this year?
I'm very excited for school. I'm ready to go to school. I'm looking forward to meeting new friends and I take honors math. I take advanced math and I take honors reading.
Okay. Well, you're off to a great start already, Harmony. Thank you so much for joining us. We
Thanks
appreciate
for having me.
You can find the book on Amazon. It's Okay to Be Different by an 11-year-old student. Can you believe that?
Yes, inspiration. Where are my kids? I hope they're watching right now. You pay attention, right? All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Harmony.
you, Harmony.
Thank you.